Hey everyone, can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, there's only a couple of you I can see. Thank you. I'm literally going to give it like 30 more seconds because I see people are like very timely. Some of you are getting on right on time. I'm so proud. So I'm just going to give it one more quick minute and then we're going to get going. I want to be respectful of y'all's time, so not going to take too much time away from your families this evening. Although if you've been stuck at home like me all day, you may be just ready for that break from your family anyways. Okay, we'll get started in 1 second. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. My name is Kristen Wyatt, as it shows here on my screen. I have actually been with this company for almost 2 years now. Pretty crazy. It's been a whirlwind. But tonight I kind of want to share with you guys a little bit about the company, about our products, and what I don't want to do tonight is convince you of anything. I want you to really just be exposed to this. I love working with so many of the leaders I'm seeing hop on right now in this company because we're really in alignment with this idea of just getting the word out and really more now than ever, giving you guys some immunity tips and ideas of how to really support our bodies during this time. But also what this has become for my family and I as far as supplemental income that has turned now into our full-time income and just really put us in a position where we're very, very grateful, humbled, etc. So like I said, I've been with the company for 2 years. I'm married to Dwayne. He may or may not pass behind me at some point tonight. Hey, hon, he's over there. He may make an appearance. Also, my 4-year-old who's asleep, but you know how that always goes, may also be making an appearance. His name is Jude. I'm pregnant with my second, which is another reason why I just love these products, is because I love being able to take something for me and have something for my kiddo, as well as my dad and anyone and everyone, right? It's just a nice thing. But I'm going to pull up some slides really quickly so we can dive into it. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time away from you guys or your family tonight. I honestly just really appreciate you guys hopping on and being willing to check this out, even if you're just here to support a friend. So one thing I'll tell you about my husband and I is we were a little skeptical about this industry, I think, for a really long time, mostly just because of what I saw online, how people were spamming us online. I came from traditional business. So coming from traditional business, I don't know if any of you guys have ever owned your own business before or done a startup. I don't know. Okay, some of you. The thing is, when you're working 60 to 80 hours a week, blood, sweat, and tears, you may or may not cut yourself a paycheck. It totally depends. You're pouring everything you've got into this little baby that's your business, right? And then you come home, you prop your feet up, you get out your computer, your phone, and you just get inundated by everyone and their mom selling candles and leggings and lip gloss and all the things. And you're like, get a real job, people. And so I was very skeptical about it because I'm like, what are they doing, right? But it's funny because on the same other side of my mouth, my husband and I would have these conversations about, I wonder which one of us will be around when my son walks for the first time, because I was pregnant at the time with my first. I wonder what it would be like if we, both got to take him to his first day of school. We'd have these kind of dream conversations, if you will, about what it would be like to have a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more leverage of time. And I think that's common for a lot of people, is we kind of know deep down what we want. Maybe there are those dreams and big picture plans you've had for yourself in your life, but we bury those things over time, maybe because they don't seem practical or don't seem realistic. And at the end of the day, you might be thinking, okay, and this is what I get told a lot. Okay, yeah, that sounds great. I know those dreams I've buried. You're telling me that I could resurface those. What would that look like? But how the heck would I get there with my set of circumstances, with my life, with my 11 children, with my full-time job, with my quarantine situation currently, right? Like there are so many big picture things. So this is my goal tonight, is that I can break this down for you a little bit, show you the simplicity of what it is that we do here that makes it very different, and really what stood out to my husband and I and why we chose to partner with this company a couple years ago. But there's no pressure. I don't want to convince you of anything. I'm just hoping to expose you. And if you have questions, get with the person that invited you. They'll do a mini consult with you and maybe with another expert to get you kind of figuring out what products might be best for you to start and which direction you want to go. Cool? Okay, so let's dive in. First and foremost, a super important part for my husband and I was choosing the right company. Guys, there's a lot of companies out there. And when you're looking at a side gig or a part-time kind of plan B, secondary option, it's critical that you understand who the company is, not just looking at the products and making a decision because your best friend who you really like happens to do it. So this company, Q Sciences, it was founded in 2012. And what I loved about this is the products had been around for a while, scientifically validated. I felt very comfortable with the integrity behind the products, which I'll get into in a second. But when they really decided to launch full force with this network marketing model, this was just in the past couple of years, really early 2018, late 2017. Since then, we've grown over 400%. So it's kind of like having a very beginning stages ground floor opportunity, but without the same ground floor risks of trial and error with products that may or may not work. Our products have been around for a while, and we had the right people in place to choose the right products. And because of this kind of cutting edge technology and the direction that we're coming at this with, it's been able to put us right where we want it and above so many companies that have really been around for a long time. And it's really because of these two gentlemen right here. When it comes to choosing a company that you're going to partner with, whether it's to try their products or not, it is more important than you would think to know who the leaders of the company are. Unfortunately, it's not just the person that's shared this with you tonight that's going to affect your decision in this. You need to know who is kind of making these big picture decisions and how that trickles down. Leadership always starts at the top and it trickles down. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about these two gentlemen. Mr. Mark Wilson is our founder and our CEO. He actually was in the Super Bowl a couple times, championship winning quarterback back in the 80s. He retired from the NFL, went on to be extremely successful in real estate. Truly what it says, a brilliant entrepreneur. But what's interesting is he retired after that, living the life of luxury. In about 6 months after playing golf every day, he called his wife and was like, is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? He kind of lacked fulfillment, if you will. And so he kind of knew he wanted to help people. He knew that passion behind him of helping people. Wow, I could do this in the health and wellness space. Okay, wow, what if I could help them make, have better financial situation? And so he knew he wanted to go that route. That's where we enter Mr. Jake Spencer. So Jake Spencer is our Senior Vice President of Global Sales. What's really unique about him is not just the direct communication and very candid conversations we get to have with him on a weekly basis as a company and as people in the field. But what's unique about him and his wife is that they actually have been in my shoes, what I'm doing right now on a full-time basis in the past. They've been in this industry before, they've walked the walk. And so to have somebody in this space, not just up at the top and leading, but not understanding, he really makes decisions based on his own experience. It's very invaluable, which leads me to this gentleman. Bengt Emanuelson, he is our general manager in Europe. When I said we were growing over 400%, guys, please don't take that lightly. Our expansion is happening so quickly, but it's not just in the US. It's happening extremely quickly internationally. So much so that we needed to bring on this gentleman with 20 plus years of experience to be our general manager over all of Europe. He is trained in personal development. He's an incredible mentor and friend to the people he partners with, but he's leading right out in the front, traveling with leaders to help them build something huge internationally. So we're thankful for him. Okay, so let's talk about the products a little bit, because this is the gentleman that actually led Mr. Wilson to go the health and wellness route. Dr. Stephen Kimberly. At the time when they met, he was a senior editor at WebMD. He was been an MD for 38 plus years. He's a naturopath and internist, but he now is kind of our gatekeeper, is what I like to call him. He's our chief science officer. If a product doesn't really represent who we are, and if it's not a truly quintessential product, he won't even look at it. So having him as kind of our chief product formulator as well as the gatekeeper. And what I love about him is he has said before how old school he is. He's really not, because none of us are on flip phones right now. I hope not. Well, some of you might be on flip phones, but none of us are on flip phones. Technology has evolved. If not, you might want to go to the Apple store when they open again in, 6 months and pick yourself up a cell phone, because it evolves so quickly, right? Well, science is the same. And so I love that Dr. Kimberly stands behind this idea that, look, science does not stand still. You really just cannot be taking the same vitamin you took 20 plus years ago and hope that it still does the same thing, right? So let's talk about some of our products. This is our core combo that everybody starts with. It's called Q Core Q Max. The reason why I say everyone starts here is because it really is for the masses. It has 4 products in it. And for me, this combo represents simplicity. When you find out that our soil is so depleted, that our body's lacking nutrients that we need so heavily, that no matter how perfect our diet is and how consistent we work out, that we're still going to be deficient in very key minerals and nutrients, that's a scary thing. And don't trust me on that one. It's Googleable. I don't know if that's a word, but we'll go with it for tonight. You can Google that, okay? It's out there and it's getting worse and worse. That's just how our world is right now. So the fact that you can go into the aisles at Walmart and hope for the best, and half of it you're going to be peeing out and your body won't even be absorbing it. Yes, I just said peeing on this. This is why I like this, is because we're going to streamline it and simplify it for you so you know kind of where to start. So these 4 products, the first one's called Q Max. It's our multivitamin. Okay, everyone, we know we need a multivitamin, but what's really unique about this one is it doesn't just give you all the essential nutrients that we need. It doesn't just give you all those good chelated minerals. The way that it's processed enables it to cross the blood-brain barrier. Now, I'm not going to get too sciencey on you, but I will tell you this is why probably your friend that invited you, or you've maybe heard around with this company, that this is why this product can have such a huge impact on not just somebody getting the nutrients they need, but on their overall wellness and the way they feel on a daily basis, different feelings or anxious feelings they're having. It's making a huge impact. That leads me to Q Align, another product that everybody really needs, but you may not know that you need. It targets chronic inflammation, but it also has digestive enzymes to help everything flow properly. It's got everything in it that you need that you may not even realize you need. You know, you get punched in the arm and it blows up. That's inflammation, but you may not have that. We all have inflammation at a cellular level that when it's addressed and that inflammation comes down, our bodies can truly heal the way that they were intended to heal. No product heals people, but if you can get your body back to balance, back to keeping your inflammation levels down, your body will truly heal itself. And this is why supplementation is so necessary. Of course, we address the gut health component. I love our probiotic. What's unique about it is it has 2 patents just on the way that it delivers into the body, so you know you're getting maximum absorption. And then probably my number 1 favorite product right now, Q Focus. Q Focus is a simple drink. Pour powder and water, shake it up and drink it. But guys, the name says it all. We're talking motivation, sharper memory, clearer focus. I'm more intentional. I pay closer attention to details. Something in your brain just turns on when you drink this drink. It's also chocked full of omegas. So you have a huge, full, balanced supplement regimen here with these 4 products. So great place to start. But we have a full suite of products in the nutraceutical side. That vitamin I told you about that really can help and improve mental health comes in powder form. I love that for my son. I'm looking at it on our counter right now thinking, wait, did I give that to him today? Yes, I did. You scoop it into a smoothie. He loves it. We have a skincare line as well as full spectrum hemp products, which I'll get into in a second. We have a product that's great for regulating hormones. Both men and women really need this, but I've seen it work so huge for women because, well, hello, I'm pregnant, so I'm remembering all the hormonal craziness that we go through. But hey, it happens throughout our entire life, whether it's menopause and hot flashes and all the things, or period, cramping, flow. Yes, I said all the things. We need that regulation. And my husband actually takes the product because the herbs in it also support mental health. So I love that Dr. Kimberly really includes a lot of supporting of the mental health component, because it's something that's brushed under the rug a little bit too often. Don't you guys think? We need to talk about it more. We have healthy energy drinks. My husband, I'm proud to say, is officially no longer drinking the poison that is Red Bull and Monsters and 5-Hour Energies and all the other things he was drinking. He no longer does that. He drinks one of our sport drinks every single day, and it helps give him just regular energy throughout the day, no crashes or any sort of shakes or anything like that. We have some oral sprays for, again, people that don't love swallowing pills. I'm going to get to that in a second. And we have a weight management line. This is what I love about our weight management line. First of all, the products, yes, they work. It's going to be something that supports you in any sort of weight management journey you're on. It's going to help regulate your blood sugar, speed up your metabolism. It even metabolizes fat and helps for you to regulate your appetite a bit, where you know when you're really truly hungry instead of that habitual snacking, what have you. But what I love the most about the products is that they work, but we don't stop there. We are not a company that believes in a quick weight loss magic pill that you can take at the drive-thru at McDonald's and poof, somehow you're going to be skinny. Sorry, that doesn't exist. Wish it did. However, we want to help you actually get the results that you want over a long period of time. So we don't just give you the products. You get access to a free all-inclusive website with restaurant eating out guide, workouts, easy workouts, 10 minutes you can do from home. Recipes, meal plans, everything you need to set you up for success. And we're here to partner with you in that. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about these sprays because I have something to announce toward the end. So stick with me because we're doing something to kind of help support people using these sprays. Because what's unique about sprays, now these are vitamin sprays you spray in your mouth. They taste like spearmint. They go right under your tongue. We have these little receptors underneath our tongue that actually help it to hit the bloodstream so quick. It's faster than even just taking a pill, okay, a vitamin of some sort. So it's an incredible solution-oriented product that has the sublingual delivery, perfect for cold and flu season and some other seasons that might be going on tonight these days, I don't know. Really easy to use, right? And it's fully methylated. So you can see all the different options here. We are loaded with fully methylated B12, D3, vitamin C. My husband loves the sleep spray. I love the relief spray because being pregnant, I can't take ibuprofen or anything like that. So a relief spray to help with some pain management is incredible. All of these sprays are great. And I line my kid up, man. You should see that 4-year-old. He knows. He's like red, yellow, blue, and white. Da, da, da. Like I'm telling you, he loves it. Okay. So let's talk about why you all are really here tonight. One of my favorite products we are full spectrum hemp. One thing I want to quickly say, and I don't know, you guys can chat this in or raise your hand, but how many of you guys have been seeing full spectrum hemp, CBD, that sort of thing, like popping up in your general area? Okay, so I'm in Houston, Texas, pretty big city and state, and I'm not gonna lie, it's everywhere. It's at the gas station, it's at this and that, but guys, this is what's critical for you to understand. It's a booming industry. We know this. Right now, it's not even at $2 billion. It's projected. All these major publications, including Forbes magazine, are projecting that this is going to be a $22 to $25 billion industry in about 2 more years. So very fast, rapid growth. So there's a lot of people out there looking to scoop up as much of that and get a piece of the pie. But unfortunately, they're not always going to do it with integrity. Okay, so you have to make sure that when you're looking at a product like this, that it's done with integrity and it's processed the right way. So we have a really unique technology that enables ours to be very highly absorbable into the bloodstream. You feel it so much faster. We do everything in the US. You're perfectly safe taking it, and they taste really good as well. So that helps. And this is kind of where everyone starts. It's an oil and cream that come together. So I love the oil because it's a simple sublingual. You put it under the tongue, count to 10, swallow. Comes in a bunch of different flavors. And then we have a topical cream. I actually have it sitting next to me because I don't know about you guys, but I've been washing my hands a lot more lately, and now they're getting all dry and cracked. So I love this cream because it's so hydrating, but it has the full spectrum hemp infused in it. It's also great for inflammation and pain. So having these two in your back pocket nonstop is the way to go. But we have a full suite of products in the hemp side as well. We have one that targets more specifically people who need more help with sleep. We have a protein, if you're a protein drinker out there, coming in vegan or whey. We have water enhancers that can be added just to water. Now this is cool. My friend Sheena, she'll get her daughter's big water bottle, squeeze a little bit of our strawberry watermelon flavor in there. She thinks she's drinking juice all day. And really what's happening is she's getting the full dosage of hemp her body needs throughout the day. So she's microdosing this hemp throughout the day at school, keeping her focused and calm and all the other benefits that you get from full spectrum hemp. So love that we have those, again, only possible because of our really unique technology. We have a hemp oil specifically geared for pets. I was shocked. I don't have pets myself, so I've been kind of shocked the more and more I talk to people, whether it's pigs, their horses, their dogs at home, their cat, literally every pet I've heard, that they go through a lot of the same thing humans do. You know, I mean, they're delivering babies like I'm about to in a couple of months. They're going through surgeries they need speedy recovery from. They have anxiety. They get nervous going to the groomer, or separation anxiety. And to give them something natural like this that helps with a lot of that is just really cool to see. We also have roller balls, which is another great option for a topical option. I'll tell you guys, there's one we have called Defend, and it's specifically geared toward immunity. It has organically sourced essential oils in it, plus it's got your full spectrum hemp. When it hits the skin and gets into the bloodstream, it's really gonna help boost your immune system. And I douse my son in this stuff. Like literally people think, your son smelled like your perfume at school today. I'm like, that's just my Defend roller that I baked the back of his head with. Is he wearing gel in his hair, or is that the Defend roller? It's the Defend roller. I just love it because it's so easy, right? So we carry it with us everywhere. And then we have a skincare line. Our skincare line is really unique because it's kind of a hybrid model. On one side, it is infused with our full spectrum hemp. And so those benefits are endless for the skin. It doesn't just help the inside. It can really help your skin for things like it lists here: visible aging, lines, wrinkles, discoloration even, lots of inflammation in the skin. But in addition to that, we have a blue light blocking technology that saves your skin from the harsh blue light that emits from all your devices, whether it's your computer or your TV screen or the little screen in your car or your phone. We're getting exposure to this all throughout the day, and they're finding it's more damaging than the sun, okay? So to have those two things, the protection from the blue light, in addition to the healing and restoration of hemp for previous damage, coming together as kind of a hybrid model, I've never seen anything like it. My skin has absolutely never felt as good, looked as good. I could go on and on about this stuff. So I highly recommend it for people of all ages. So bottom line is, it really depends on where you see yourself. If you're thinking after listening tonight that, look, I don't really need necessarily a plan B, I'm not looking for additional income at this point, I feel comfortable with where I'm at, perfect. Just try the products out as a customer. It's easy to start. It's $10 a year, and you get to purchase the same pricing that any of us get wholesale. You'll have a ton of support. You even have access to a referral program. So if you have friends or family that want to try it, but you don't want to go the business route, perfect. You can use your own referral link, and you'll potentially get free products from that, including rewards and additional perks and extra free products. So it's a great program for anyone. We don't want to push anybody to go the business route unless it's something they're really looking to do and dive into, because that's really who we're looking to partner with, is serious inquiries on the business side. Plus, what I love about the customer program is you can try the products out for 30 days. Try them out. If you hate them, get a refund. We have less than 1% return rate. So trust me, your chances are that you're going to love them. Or you can go the ambassador route. When my husband and I were looking at it, we were shocked the fact that it was $80 for an entire year of an ambassadorship. We always think, how quickly can I get my investment back? And that happens extremely fast for people. And you get so much included in this cost. You get your own website. You get a full back office. You get access to an app that we have actually, and you get to try it for a full month before even deciding to make a purchase with it or not. We have a very simple, streamlined onboarding system. Of course, as I explained before, whether internationally or domestic, we have so many markets that are exploding right now. Of course, there's the tax benefits. My husband is so excited that we decided to go this route, because when we were working our jobs previously, we just didn't have the same tax breaks that you have with a home-based business. And then we have our financial freedom movement, which is a whole movement kind of behind who we are as a company that I'm going to chat with you a little bit more about in a second. But what I really want to tell you guys about tonight, and then we're going to wrap up here, is that the reason why I've seen hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people come into this in all different walks of life. So many people similar to me, so many people not like me at all. My friends with 7 kids, my friends with 2 full-time jobs, the gentleman that's making $500,000 in real estate a year but just recognizes he needs a plan B, you name it, is because of this. We have a very simple system in place that kind of works for you. We onboard you, we get you the training that you need, and you have full access to every tool you need right away now. You don't have to wait until you learn everything before you start to earn an income. And so it's really simple. Here's the steps. You decide what your initial order is going to be. And I'll show you the pack right now that everybody's kind of starting with because of the times that we're in. Get your product set up to come to you on a consistent basis, and then we'll get you onboarded. We'll look at your goals. We'll say, hey, where do you want to be in 90 days? And we'll work backwards to meet you where you're at, whether you have 10 minutes a day or 3 hours a day. It doesn't matter. Everybody can win here. And this is kind of where people are starting. So because of the state that we're in, we have two options for people, a regular pack and a family pack that specifically target boosting your immune system. And the crowd said, oh, like I just feel like, oh, I have so many of these. It's kind of embarrassing, but I just like want to give them away to people without coming too close to them, of course, because it's such a great option. I mentioned already how absorbable these sprays are. The Defend Rollerball I mentioned to you as well. You can get the first one, the Pack A. It's plenty for 2 people for an entire month. Over here, the family pack would be plenty for 4 people in your family to fully be stocked up on everything that they need. So this is where a lot of people are starting with. And from a business perspective, like I said, we have everything in place for you. I am so excited that tomorrow evening, my very dear friend and a mentor to me in this business, Danielle Roy, who is a mama, she's an energy healer, former teacher, and now has made this her full-time income, is going to be doing exactly what I've done tonight, tomorrow night. So it's very simple to plug and play from home. You don't have to leave your house. All of our leaders within this company, everyone that you see here on the side or the person that invited you tonight, we're very accessible. We want to help you earn this income and provide for your family before you learn everything. You're not going to learn everything. So let us do the work for you. And because of the time that we're in, there's even additional promotional bonuses going on right now in March for people that want to come on board and recognize that they need to make up some income potentially. And I know this is a sensitive topic, or maybe they just would like to have an additional income to stock away into savings since we're a little bit unsure of how things are going to go over the next couple months. That's just the truth. And this gives you a really, really great head start with the right mentorship to lock arms with along the way. So the way we earn money, I'm going to make it very simple. It's just 4 ways. You make money when people want to buy products from you and nothing more. You make commission when people want to partner with you in this business and grow a team. You get bonuses as you work your way through the compensation plan, through the ranks. And then my favorite part, our financial freedom movement. It is a debt and investment strategy where you get access from day one, not your first time you make money or the first time you make a big purchase. From day one, you get access to free professional financial coaching. And what they've been able to do with my husband and I's credit score and our taxes and debt consolidation and partnering with just mentoring and guidance of where to put our money and how to diversify has completely changed the game for us. We came to this company having had some decent success in business in the past, but really not having anything to show for it. And now having saving plans in place, having a mentor we can go to when we need, and that's all included in a membership that I'm paid to then make money. Like, it blows my mind that this company even has that they're offering. So this is our chart. You can take a screenshot if you'd like. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about it, but this is our compensation plan. What I will point out to you is this column here right in the middle. This is kind of just what you can see as your potential for earning an income on a monthly basis. So we have a lot of people I'm looking at right here on this call tonight making $250, $750 a month. We have a lot of people that do this as a full-time job, making $8,000 a month or maybe $15,000 a month. And we have people making what would be executive level income in the 6-figure range on a monthly basis, because that's the route they chose to take it. Was it easy? No, business is never easy. But because we make it so simple and because the systems are already in place for you, you really can kind of get in where you fit in. And this is that March component that I mentioned to you. We have that kind of March Madness, and even though basketball is canceled right now. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, we're going to bring back March Madness, guys, with money instead of basketball. Okay, fine. Normally, when you partner with us already in the month of March, you would have till the end of April to collect kind of like some fast start bonuses. You can make an extra $500, and that's good for anybody. Nobody's going to turn down $500. Well, our company decided to up it a little bit and add an additional $250 to that. And that's not including just the monthly residual income of $250. So I'm not great at math, but I'm pretty sure 500 plus 250 plus 250 is $1,000. And so I am on a mission, along with the person that invited you tonight and every other leader you're seeing on here, and some of them I know are chatting in, to really hone in on the people that are ready to do this with us. We want people looking to lock arms with us that are going to have an hour to an hour and a half in the next couple of days to get onboarded and trained and go straight into utilizing the system to earn this money right away. And I'm going to end with this. This is really the backbone of who I believe that we are with this company. I know I mentioned our financial freedom movement, but we don't want you to just make a bunch of money and then do what a lot of people do in this industry. Go get a nice car and go get a bigger house and blow all your money and not have anything to show for it, but you look really cool and everyone wants to join you. Wah, wah, wah. It doesn't really work that way, right? Instead, we want to help you with these principles that our whole financial mentoring team is on the same page with, getting your financial house in order. Guys, I love helping people from a health perspective. Let me give you a vitamin that's going to change your life. Of course, that feels incredible, but that's not going to remove a husband or a wife from sleeping on the couch because their marriage is in shambles because of the financial anxiety resting on the family on a daily and weekly and monthly basis. Something like this, to not just be able to offer some hope and a plan B and an option to be making a little bit of income while sitting in your random living room area on a computer tomorrow night, but to also be able to have somebody to call that's going to help you get your house back in order with no judgment, that's going to help you to learn how to make more money through your business, and then to start putting money away, even making additional income to save, to where when things like this happen, or when life happens, or just, you want to go on a vacation one day because a cruise ship's calling your name, you have that. You have that extra set aside. You've got those priorities put into place because we're really looking to help people build long-term wealth, not just get rich and then see what happens, right? So in addition to everything we talked about and the ways you make money with this company, when you hit a certain point, instead of getting a car allowance or a lifestyle bonus, they actually start putting additional income toward a debt of your choice. And I want you, if you're on this call and you have any amount of money going toward a debt or toward a approved retirement plan, just chat and say me. Because I'm curious, I know so many people are on this that you're not just earning a monthly income, you're not just getting bonuses and all the things that help your family on a daily basis, but you're also making an income toward a debt or toward a retirement account. And that's really what we're about. We want to help you if you were to ever leave this company or decided that this wasn't for you, that you could look back and say, wow, my life has improved drastically. And I feel like I can breathe because of the mentorship and the guidance that I got. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. The bottom line is, it's up to you guys. If the future is in your hands, it's up to you. If you decide you want to go the ambassador route and partner with us in this business, we're happy to work with you. We're excited. Otherwise, if you're thinking, that's not necessarily for me, I appreciate you hopping on. Try the products out. Try one of the immunity packs. You're going to use a lot of that recently. You can always get your money back if you hate it. And even if neither are for you tonight, I just want to thank you, honestly, especially with everything going on, for hopping on tonight, for being present, supporting your friend. It means the world to us, and I'm glad that we could expose you to what we have going on. So you guys have a great night. Enjoy your families, and hopefully I'll get to meet all of you guys in person one day sometime soon. Bye, everyone.